They're going to tear it down. What they decided to do, of course, is put some money into it and refurbish it, and then they were going to name it Cat Hall. That generated quite a bit of controversy because there were students that looked into Kat's legacy, and they found that she had engaged in quite a bit of racism in pushing for the right for women to vote. And so in particular, there were certainly students of color, but it was sort of a multi-racial, multicultural group of students started to push back against the university about naming Cat Hall. This is also all sort of happening sort of at the same time. There have been pressure to rename the stadium after Jack Trice, and the university kept saying no, and so it was sort of a combination of, you won't give a name of a building to an important black historical figure at Iowa State University, but you will name a university after an alumna who was racist. Mind you, some of those same demands we'd still, like people like me would still like to see here at Iowa State today, and they did not convince the university that they should change the name of Cat Hall, and we're still dealing with the ramifications of that today. There are still a lot of students that would like to see the name changed. I have I've had a number of former students, black students especially, and then a number of folks that are still here today who refuse to set foot in Cat Hall. They actually call it That Hall instead of Cat Hall. And just like and it's not just the hall itself, right? It's the Women Politics Center, stuff like that. They just feel like way too much credit has been given. And again, part of the response has been, you're wrong, Kat was never a racist. You know, she said these things in this way and she didn't mean what you think she meant. Or she was a woman of her time, right? So i.e. everybody was just racist like this back in the day, and we know that's not true. There were people that are like, freaking racist, right? So this whole like, if everybody was like that, then we can't really single her out and pick her out, pick on her. My argument is, and has always been the same, either Kat was a racist person, or she used racism strategically to try to get the vote. And both of those are examples of racism, right? And both of those are unsavory. And in a way, I actually think she used racism strategically is actually more offensive than just I'm a straight up racist. Because at least if you're a straight up racist, like you actually believe something, like you're wrong, I don't agree with you, but you actually believe something. If you're doing the other thing, you're just manipulating the situation for something you may or may not actually believe or agree with. I think that's actually worse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.